Fall is actually one of my least favorite seasons of the year, but aesthetically, it gives you so many colors that you can't help but be moved emotionally. I was actually driving home from church one day, and it just hit me like, you gotta capture this beauty somehow. So the next day I came out to this trail that I do a lot of walking on, hoping I could find something to take a picture of, and I was just so overwhelmed. It was so beautiful, and I ended up getting so many really nice shots. Ultimately, what I want this collection to display is the transition in Indianapolis from fall to winter, and show people, how the leaves and how the fall actually looks throughout each stage. Because, fall is something that, it's a transition period, and in the transition period, sometimes people forget to pay attention to what's going on with the environment, what's going on with their surroundings, and the beauty that's happening right in front of them, right in front of their eyes. And so that's what I really want to capture with this collection, is the beauty of this transition. I typically like to take shots of things that we see but don't really pay attention to. I find that they provide the most interesting details because it's familiar yet unfamiliar at the same time, so I like to really focus on those things. I've always been pretty artistic. I have an eye for framing landscapes and scenes, so it kind of comes natural to me. I have a friend, and he once said this, I'll quote him, he said, "It's not about the picture, but how you frame it." And I really like that, so I kind of adopted it to explain my artistic style and how I approach my projects. I didn't have any fancy camera or anything to shoot on. What I actually used was the Galaxy Note 4 to capture all my shots, and it worked out perfectly. The reason I used the Galaxy Note 4 to capture all my shots was to show you don't have to have all the fancy technical equipment to capture the beauty of the environment and the things that are around you. All you have to do is be resourceful. And if you be resourceful and use what you have, you can create some great things in the world.